push the live button to share. What he like?
They just like he can just fly away on them.
I'm live, Cal. Hold up, fam. These are street moves. Everybody good? The air temperature good, Kay? Yes. Excuse me. Hold on, fam. I'm back. My phone died on the way up. This acai bowl so good. I forgot what I was talking about. That's dinner for the night. But I'm just gonna get right back to the talk from earlier. What did this title come up? The same thing? I didn't put a title. What did it come up?
Being on mission, somebody said.
Huh?
About being on mission, Bobby says.
I'm sorry, what?
About being on mission, Bobby says.
What did the title come up?
Oh, the title? Zen Wombs is live.
Oh, yeah. Read the comments for me real quick. I didn't get to see them the last time.
Hold on, my Ceka.
Hold up, Bobby.
I thought
I miss you.
about earlier.
Who's that?
That is, she sings her song today, and I hope all is well with you and your family. Peace, fam.
Kev, I'm having a hard time with Mister, because I'm trying to eat with this arm right now. He can come back when I finish eating. Thank you.
Somebody says, what are you eating?
Acai bowl. With papaya and pineapples in mine. It's so good. And this wasn't enough.
I said she should have got 2 of them.
I know. Always. Okay, what else?
That's it.
Okay, y'all, so Not sure if I was making sense to y'all earlier, but what I was talking about was mission. Thank you, Bobby. About why you here, why we here. And in us trying to find why we're here, that reason, most of us go the long way. We get instructions. All of us get instructions. Some of us may be blocked, but most of us, we get instructions that something told me that we don't listen to. So like I was saying earlier with myself, I was given the water programs at 19 years old, but I didn't understand that to be, because nobody taught me this, not even the guardians. I didn't understand that to be what I'm supposed to do with my life. I thought, number one, I didn't know how true it was, if I can even do that. But even more so, I just thought it was something I was told to do. Like, at some point in my life, I have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like a quest. Not understanding that was a huge part of the life's mission. One time, I was shown the birth process. What happens to us when we're born? I'm gonna tell that now. Why not? I was shown the whole, like I was in the womb, the whole sperm meat egg thing. And then 3 hours after conception is when a soul starts its journey to the mother's womb. Because once it's a zygote, once sperm meets egg, the sperm don't bring it alive, y'all. It's already alive. It has a heartbeat. The egg already has a heartbeat. But when that spark, so-called spark of life happened, and the father's genetics meet the mother's genetics, the heartbeat gets stronger. And it sends out a pulse. You know, like I always say, that, excuse me, I always say that, where the hell did I drop this? The womb is a vortex, a stargate, a portal. When that sperm hits the egg and it sends out that heartbeat, right? This is where the portal come in. So that's why, again, we call ourselves Zen Wombs. When I say Zen Wombs, I'm not talking about pussy. I'm talking about the tool that the womb is. The vortex goes out in this moment, and the being comes through it. Whoever's waiting in line as the soul is a plasmic orb with light in it, a white light, yellow light, and a blue light. This is what all souls look like, and they have wings, but it's more kind of like fairy wings, like imagine wings and dots and lights, tiny lights, and they sound like, can't do it, I got food on my, it flutters. So the portal comes in when a womb man connects with source. Like in meditation, you have a portal, and beings can come through your portal. So when that signal goes out, It creates a vortex. I was shown this. It creates a vortex. Now, whoever in your line is coming through next answers the call. They see that vortex. And it's kind of like, all right, when I came through the vortex, and I don't know if everybody's like this, but it's because of where I come from. I remember my journey. I remember the meeting, the Galactic Council, and then I was sent through a doorway. It was just a void. When you go in there, it was just a void. But when I go through there, then obviously I came through my mother's vortex. So the beings come through the vortex. But this is 3 hours after conception. The father has nothing to do with it after this point. This is between the mother, the being, and source. So the being comes through her, again, 3 hours later. Once the child reaches 3 years old, they will tell you, watch a child at 3 on. They will tell you what they came to the planet for. Like I have one niece, right? She's very spiritual. When she was little, she used to play with rocks all the time. But her mother is really fancy. And she, like my sister, she likes to dress up all the time. You know, she's real into jewelry, and all of us was kind of like that, but I grew out of it. But she's real into jewelry and stuff. And the baby, you know, she always got her freshly dressed. And the baby always wanted to play in the dirt. That's why I would always ask her to come at my house so I could put in some rough-me-ups and let the child play outside. But I would say to her, let her go. Watch her, what she's doing. So I gave her her first rock set, semi-precious stones, amethyst. I gave her a kit with like 50 stones in it. She still has it to this day. She's in her 30s. Late 20s, sorry, I don't know. But this kit with stones in it. And she, like now today, she's real spiritual. She reads stones. She loves outside. But she showed that at 3 years old. And I had already received this message. Yeah, I did. I had already received this message. I didn't remember what house I was at. About the children. Letting you know who and what they are by the age of 3. Even though she was suppressed, she still found her way back to it. But if you watch a child, this is what the Guardian showed me. If you watch a child starting at 3, they'll let you know what they came to the planet for. Their interest will be with them at 3 years old. And you would think not, like, because we're dumbed down in this society, we think 3 years old is too young. But back in the day, you had 3-year-old coal miners. Children really picked their sponges at this time. And they're open to receive. If you put SpongeBob in them, then you're going to have a sponge. You're going to have a little sea creature. You feel me? If that's what you feed the child, Willy Wonka in. But like the child that I was taking care of here for a while, now he's still my heart. I'm about to build him an oasis. The child that I was taking care of here for a while, I didn't give him any cartoons. Only cartoon he saw was Spirit Science. Y'all, if anybody know what that is, that's an adult show, but it's in a cartoon form. I don't know what that little man is that be talking. I don't know what he is. But Spirit Science, I would let him watch that. I had him on collegiate lessons, philosophy. I mean, he was from the age of 1 till 6. I had him, and he would have like 50 videos that he watched. He would watch them for 6 months at a time, and then I'll give him a new set. Like he could, y'all, some of you seen him. He could break down your entire brain. I can't do that. He'll break down your entire digestive system. And this boy was 6 years old when he left. I never gave him cartoon. He got up in the AM, he ate his breakfast, which was he was mainly a fruitarian. Every now and then, I let him have fish, but he had to catch it himself. I would take him fishing when he want fish. He would catch the fish, gut the fish, and clean it, and cook the fish, and then he can eat it. So he learned to respect. He would have to throw silver to the river before he can even go into that river to catch any fish. This boy was so smart that he somehow taught himself to write with 2 hands. He became ambidextrous. He wasn't born that way. And then he always loved to draw, but his drawing would change. His mind was so expanded that he started drawing, like he would start from the left side of the paper to the right and all the way down to the bottom. From the top of the paper, from left to right. That's how he drew. But then you have to flip it to see the picture. He drew upside down. I'm not bullshitting y'all. By the time he left me. My point is saying is that children are sponges. And if you put SpongeBob in them, you're going to get a sponge. See? If you put collegiate math in them, you're going to get a 5-year-old genius. Because every child is a genius. Some children have issues, but just a normal child, every child's a genius. Because if you have a child that's regurgitating SpongeBob, and every word of it, that's a genius. It's just he's just regurgitating SpongeBob instead of math. So as far as I'm concerned, all children are geniuses. It's just, again, what you put in them. So, at 3 years old, you will know what your baby came here to be and to do. They will show you up until 7. So the guardian said your child, unless it's in a tribal setting with like-minded beings, if you're on journey with like-minded beings, your child should not even be around the world until 7, like meaning no friends. Like him, he didn't have any friends. We took him to the playground once and we watched him. And he was talking to these children about their brains and stuff. He never knew what candy was. If he would go to the supermarket down the candy aisle, he didn't even look twice at that stuff. He would look at the book, like the book aisle, and he said, "Book, look a book." But he didn't know what candy was. We never gave him any. And the children there was trying to influence him and contaminate him by calling him to the side and whispering stuff to him. One child said something real wild to him, but I forgot what it was now. So until they're 7. I'm writing a book on this now. Until they're 7, they shouldn't even commune unless they're with like-minded children on the same path and journey that they're on, so that they're not contaminated. Once they're 7, their minds are complete. You heard the proverb. If you want to see the man, show me a child until 7, because at 7 years old is when their personalities are pretty much complete. We are all the children that we were at 7. All that we learned, it's like we don't stop learning, but a certain part of our learning stopped there, and a certain part of our development is finished at 7. And what the world has put on us by 7, that's the woman that you are, that 7-year-old. That's the man you are. That's that 7-year-old. So the guardian said at the 7, okay, if you don't put your child on the path that they told you that they're supposed to be on by 3, if you don't mess with them, it's going to carry out until all the way up. Just watch them, what your child is into, and that child will show you the man or the woman that it is. Now, when puberty starts, they said mostly children, a child that's in puberty, start going crazy. Think about it. They pierced all their ears like I did. Pierced all kind of places. My hair was in a high mohawk. I wore combat boots. I was punk rock. Black leather jacket with my hand prints and paint on the jacket. That was because that was acting out, the guardian said. Because we don't get put on journey, we somewhat go crazy and don't know what to do with ourselves. So we go out into the world and do the wildest things that we can do just to try and find who we are. And although most of the time that's not it, and that leads us down a dark, bad path of drugs and all kind of stuff, we leave home, we run away. And that's because internally emotionally, spiritually, mentally, we're going insane because we have not been put on our journey. Now, when you put a person on their journey, they just become more developed in what they can, in their mission. So that's why we act out. And I told y'all all of this to say, at the end of this dream, this vision, I was with the Guardians all night, and they were showing me all of this. They ended it with, you must become the Buddha. You must become the Buddha. That's how they said it. That's another one of those things. The instructions, I didn't know what they want me to do with that, but I always carried the Buddha with me. I wear the Buddha. The Buddha is in my house. I got a statue of Buddha on my desk. I got big pictures of Buddha at the house. There's always a Buddha around me. A little purple amethyst Buddha that I give to the trees when I do tree rituals. I keep Buddha. But it's another one of those things like the water program. I became Buddhist because of this. I learned with Tina Turner. I sat in the house for hours. Nam yo ho, denge kyo, nam yo ho, all of that. Ding, ding, all of that. It wasn't really real to me. I realized later. I didn't really know what I was doing. But they said becoming a Buddha, so I became Buddhist. I didn't even really grasp the shit, honestly, y'all. Y'all know I didn't really grasp it until my mother just transitioned. I wrote this thing I was telling y'all earlier. I'll read to y'all another time. That I read at my mother's send-off. And it was, what is it for? It's like one in honor of my mother right now. Me writing that, number one, made me realize that my mother was a superhero. Let me explain to y'all what I mean by that in a minute. I realized that mom was a superhero. I'm like, what is it for? What is it all for? And my answer to that, in short, is Mission Earth. To focus on and master your Mission Earth. Me learning about I was a queen in Egypt, who gives a shit? We were slaves. Who gives a shit? We were this and we were that, and all this history. Who gives a shit? What is it doing for you now? How does that benefit you now, other than knowing about it? But what if all, and I learned a lot over the years. I've been in a lot of places. But what if I didn't learn those things? What if I just focused on the water program and becoming the Buddha? So my mom, I had to be the one to go through all of her stuff. I mean, I went through every single thing my mother had. I'm not even finished. One thing I can say about my mother, she had no secrets. Like, I found no dirty secrets in her stuff. Nothing. That I could talk, nothing. No secret that I have to hold inside for her, nothing. She was just clean. But what I found two things real strong about my mother. When she was alive, I knew this, but I missed it. My mother believed in God. My family's Jewish or Hebrew. In every room, my mother had a menorah. In every room, my mother had a Bible. In every room, my mother had memorabilia of God around her place, in her kitchen. Every Wednesday, my mother fasted for the life and safety of her children. Since we were little, she didn't miss a Wednesday. Every Sabbath, sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, my mother cut off her phone, she cut off her TV, she cut off the lights in the house. You know, Jewish households, you can't have all that. She celebrated or participated in Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah. and she never missed a day. I've only ever seen my mother with one man, my father. He took her virginity, and that was the last man she was with. They was together for 28 years, and she was by herself. I've never seen her sleep around. I could look at her and tell the kind of men she thought were handsome, though. She get a little twinge with her. But she knew I'd bust her head to the white meat and kill them. She knew that. She didn't play with us like that. And maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe to men today, I'm a virgin. Because if a man ever had me, it'll only be one. It will only ever be one. And he got to be a Leonidas from the movie 300. He got to be a God rebel, somebody who take heads off down here. I walk beside him. Not internet vexes, I wouldn't. Anyway, my mother's superpower was her devotion and dedication. Her whole home was God and her children. Even all the statues that she had in the house that we saw for years, but it dawned on me. You know the statue, she got statues of a woman. And one of them holding a little boy. Around the statues was 4 girls. That's her children. Or another statue, just 4 little girls and a little boy. Like, and then a statue of something about God. That was her world, God and her children. And I admire her to my core. I admire her for her cleanliness. My mother, you've never seen her house out of order. Immaculate. We used to get our ass whipped. My mother was immaculately clean. I never heard my mother pass gas. I never smelled her ass. She had a funky breath here and there. Because she fasted like, you know that fast smell? But she was a superhero in my eyes. This is in my honor to her right now. My respect to her right now. Like my father was my hero. You know, when my dad left, I felt like somebody very important and protective left my life. When my mother died, I felt like a piece of me did. It was just different when my mama left. But she left me with something though. She left me with, I don't know how to label it right now. She definitely made me question life. What is it all for? And my approach. I plan to honor her life by mimicking her dedication and devotion. I'm so proud of her, and I want to be that proud of me, because she was a simple woman. Like to the average person, she was a nurse in her day. To the average person, she was just somebody who worked and, you know, got Social Security in the end. But no, she had a life behind that. And that was her, what she's into, her dedication to God. Unlike I've ever seen. So proudly, I'm proud to say, that's my mom. That's my superhero. And I want her superpowers. So after her leaving, it made me, I was, in the midst of me taking care of my mother's affairs, I had to go on a business trip to New Mexico. When I was there, like we would go to the market and stuff from our Airbnb. And one day I noticed this building. I just noticed, I don't know why I didn't notice it the whole time, but it's right up the block from where we were staying at. It's one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. Like, what is this? It dawned on me, like, what is this? And I saw the words Buddhist temple. And when I walked inside of it, I asked them, could I come in or whatever. I think somebody had actually told me no at first, and then was just like, just come on. And they let me in, and they led me to the front, to where all the Buddha statues were, and gestured for me to go ahead and sit in front of the Buddha. So I knelt in front of the Buddha. First time since my mother transitioned, the tears began to flow. And it felt like, I don't know what was being pulled out of me in that Buddhist temple. I was leaving New Mexico, going back to Arizona. The lady asked me to come back. So I said I could, but give me the paper because I want to make a donation to this temple. So I left. And I realized, well, we don't have to on our time. You know, we out of the Airbnb by 11. And I think we didn't leave till 11:30. I got time. Let me go by and give the donation instead of mailing it back up here. And he was kind of happy to see me, asked me to come in. So I went before the Buddha again. I dropped some money in a little thing for the monks, and then I left. On the way out the door, he stopped me. He said, will you come back? I said, I don't live here. I live in Arizona. He said, okay, will you come back? I said, I don't know. I don't live here. And it's like, I think that's 7 hours away from us. I don't live here. So I don't know. I don't foresee it in the future. He said, I want to teach you freedom. Let me teach you freedom. He said, I want to teach you to meditate. Didn't he, Cal?
Yes.
He just said that to me. Of all the people, he just said that. Which again, of course, brought tears to my eyes. And I felt honored. I mean, this is a real Buddhist monk. Like not a wannabe. This is a monk from Tibet. And I may never go back to that particular temple. But somehow, again in my mother's passing, that temple, that place, important, I hope y'all was hearing me, realized how so unimportant a lot of the things I did was. Because become the Buddha was a part of my instructions. Now, for those of you who don't know, Buddhism is not a religion. Buddha means enlightenment, enlightened one. That's all. Buddha is not the name of the man. That little jolly fat man, that is not Buddha. That was a monk who became a Buddha, an enlightened one. And they used him, the little fat man, because he represents fortune. To be fat, full, fortunate. For a long time, I didn't mess with the little fat Buddha. But I do at this point, because for what it represents, it brings joy and fortune and abundance. But the man Buddha is Siddhartha, if I said that right. And I'm going to tell you the story of Buddha and how he became enlightened. But he went on a long journey looking up, and he became enlightened by finding freedom from suffering. When he realized the suffering that's in the world, he wanted to escape suffering and teach others to be free of that. And that's what he did until he transitioned when he at 80 years old. So I get what they meant. I didn't know what they meant again because they told me to do something. It was just something in my head. Become the Buddha. What it was saying to me is become enlightened. Get on the path of enlightenment, because they already told me to leave religion alone a long time ago. So those instructions was to become enlightened. And it's the path. So studying the journey and the teachings of Siddhartha and Yahshua. Most people don't know that Yahshua was an Essene. You get the copper scrolls. And Yahshua was a Essene. There's a sect of healers. And when you read about the sect of healers, you'll learn how Joshua, he didn't eat meat. He didn't have a way of life without nature. Nature was a huge part of who he was and how he did things. He said that animals, including fish, he didn't eat fish. All them stories they got about him with fish, he didn't eat no fish. He read the Copper Scrolls. He didn't eat fish. He believe that animals were our brothers and sisters in different forms. We're not supposed to eat fish, he said. Meat. We eat what comes from the meat. And just like I always teach, and I'm just learning this, he didn't even really eat plants. He didn't eat much plants. And why? Today, we learned that plants have feelings. Lettuce, plants, broccoli, plants. Anything that doesn't fall off, like probably a cabbage, right? I think that's right, it detaches. But you notice fruit is handed to you. We are frutivores by nature. Grains and fruits. Nuts, that's a fruit. Beans, that's a fruit. Flesh and seed in the middle. The bean itself is the seed. Seeds, we can eat beans or seeds. I did a video a long time ago called Eat the Wombs to Ascend. 2-hour thing I did. Y'all should look at that on my channel. Eat the Womb. If I don't have it on lock, I'll make sure it's off. I see you. Eat the Womb to Ascend. My God, yes. My God, I can't wait to show you what that shit is like. I can't wait to show you. Anyway, y'all. So part of what I know, like all these little things I was doing and didn't have necessary order. And my mother's leaving, it gave me order. Like I know one of the things that I have to do is, I've been put on a lot of journeys on this planet. I've been put through a lot. I've been sent on a lot of quests from the Guardians. I mean, stuff you can write movies about, I've done. But I know I went through these things to be able to guide others. I've been through the quest to give you the journey. I was told to go into blindfold for 7 days. I was told to go into solitude for 7 days and then blindfold myself at the end of that so I can teach you how to go to source. So I can guide you and walk you through that journey. So I can put women through a 7-week program that I've always talked about, but I really get it today. So I can put you through a 7-week program and reset your mind, body, and soul. Help you cleanse your mind, body, and soul. Hit that reset button. Help you find your mission, Earth. At least put you on the path to enlightenment, to ascension. I was just wondering why he was driving so close to me with his big ass. He was like right, I didn't even want to tell you, it scared you, Cal. He was right behind the car. Look at the video next, I don't know if you can see it. He was right behind the car, like right on your back. And then that'll probably shook you up a little bit. Nice, that's why he say nothing. Like my purpose have been in front of me the whole time. And like I really want to say this to the future. Like 30 and under, the future. Not to say that 32 is not. I don't know where to stop that mark at. Probably getting around 39 or something. Don't wait until you're 55. Don't wait until you're my age to hear what I'm saying, to implement what I'm saying to you today. The world is we're in the information. Okay, yo, should we run to Walmart and get the puppy food real quick? Right here. The world we're in the information age, which means, you know, and it spoke about this in the Bible, how information will come to us in seconds from around the world. You may speak to somebody in seconds from around the world. That's the internet. I forgot my point just now, y'all, while I was saying that. Let me just keep talking about it to come back to me. But anyway, we're in this information age where information is, it comes fast. So we don't have excuses, is where I was going, with what we don't know. But because of that, all we want to do is know something else. You don't see many people implementing what they know, and that's your purpose. That's your mission, Earth. And you finding your purpose. Most of us are doing a whole bunch of random stuff and learning a whole bunch of random stuff and applying none of it. It's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowledge is the learning, is the know. Understanding is just that, being able to comprehend what you learn, what you know, and then knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The wisdom is the application of knowledge. And you don't have many wise people today because we don't apply what we know. So you have hundreds of thousands and thousands upon thousands of people who are just a part of the information age, who are just a part of the super internet highway, and just learning but not applying. So you got a bunch of fools, nobody that has wisdom anymore, because people don't apply. You just learn and keep learning and keep learning, and that's the setup. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a setup. There's no application in that. And we never needed to know unless you're going to be a teacher later in life. Learning all that applies to you like it did to me, because I've taken so many different journeys, right? I've been on so many different paths. I've been, not learned about, but been and walked in the shoes of so many different religions, that as a teacher and as one who is dedicating her life to bringing others on the path of enlightenment, those things apply, because when I see somebody that's Hebrew, I know where that road goes, or Christian, or Buddhist, or Islam, or spirituality. I've been these things, I've walked them. Or the realm of magic. I can teach people these things because I've walked them. So when I put people through a program to get them on the path of enlightenment, I know what I'm doing from experience. See? But most of the information that we're learning, that we're picking up, is a waste of our time. What if, let's say you came to the planet to be a healer, but a quarter of your life you put in studying history and how we were slaves. Look at the energy that you took away from being the healer, because that was just other knowledge that was just out there, but served what purpose in your life? So in my dedication and taking my mom's superpowers even more so, like right now, it's our time. We're working on our retreat center. And what we're working on is where a being could come and be well-rounded. Like so many modalities in one is what we're doing. So many different ways to come and heal. And a part of the center, I'm offering a 7-week program that I've been putting together for years. But it just got an upgrade. 7-week program by donations only, to help get women back on their journeys, or get them on their journey. Help them to get on the path to ascension. Help them to change their eating. Put them through some fasting and some solitude. Blindfold them for 12 hours and let them meet Source. Take care of them while they go through it, and then send them on their way. And what we've been talking about is, because I'm here to work with the womb man. But every time we do a retreat, allow a brother or two to come through. But he better be on his shit. That's all I got to say about that. If I'm gonna work with him, he better be on it and playing no games. Even have a spot for women, for their children. So a little program that the children can be going through while the mother is safely going through her thing. Her children can be safe. Where the sisterhood will watch over her children when she can't speak. You know what I mean? Feed them when it's time, including the mothers. Like, take care of our own. And I want to start now. I want to start while we're building the retreat. Like I say, I have an RV in my front yard. And I like to put sisters through it 2 at a time. So you have a mate, a cleansing mate. You have a journey mate. Because the journey can be hard. If you've never been through such rigorous training and ritual before, you will come in straight fasting. So I want you to prepare yourself and start bringing yourself down before you come. You will come in on a 7-day fast and can't talk for 7 days. That's how you're coming into the program. And like anybody think that they want to go through something like this, you want to experience this, and you can get yourself to Arizona and just put up money for your food. We'll take care of everything else. We'll take care of your lodging. We'll take care of you. You just get here. And then if I'm really feeling the person, I'll help with that too. But get yourself here. That shows your own effort. You'll be eating very good, very light. So if you need some fasting, you need some exercise, you're getting all of that. You're going to get a reset. And how many of our sisters need that? A lot of you are on social service. Then you can afford to go. You got to get your ticket and stuff, but you don't have nothing to do. So instead of hanging around your neighborhood, talking about being spiritual, let's come and do the work. Like I say, we do this by donation only. If you have a donation that you want to leave Zen Wombs, then you do it. If you don't, we're not mad at you. It's no pressure. We're good. So, my true work began when my mother left. And for all of us, it's time to truly put the work in. And I know you may be 55 and over, and you think the world has come to an end for you. It has not. You have to get up. You have to get moving. And I'm back today. I'm even doing this today because so many of you has reached out to me and have said how my words have changed your life. And although you're going through your grief, Ceka, just know we need you. Well, I hope y'all need me on what I'm on now, because some things have changed. I've already, before my mother transitioned, was in a transition, but I just got the final spin on what I need to be doing here and how. So being with us is going to be a lot of fasting, a lot of cleansing, a little bit of sex, meaning not having sex with us, but a little sex for you. You're going to have to give these things up, is what I'm saying. A lot of sacrificing your favorite food, your hamburger, your chicken sandwich, or whatever. And I'm about to go in a minute, so Adrian going to read me for me.
Hold on, my Ceka.
Who's that?
That's Gigi.
Oh, that sound like Gigi. Hold on, Gigi. My Gigi.
I thought about you earlier today. I hope all is well with you and your family.
Who's that?
That's She Sings her song.
Thank you. She sings.
Peace, family. What does it say?
That's what you read. What are you eating?
Yeah, that's what I'm hey, sis, looking good and healthy.
Thank you. I feel really good.
Hold on, Ceka, I love you. And
I did 10 miles on my bike the other day. Well, I thought I lost my hips. Go ahead. I left my hips right on that highway.
I love you and grateful to for your existence and assistance with my ascension.
Who's that?
You awakened.
Hold on, his lost it to us.
Your water therapies are amazing.
Thank you. The water therapy. Let me plug that. I've been listening to Total Healing 3.0 since my mother transitioned. I can't tell y'all how it has released that pain for me. How the water program has kept me sane. How it not suppressed, but released. Felt like fire coming out of my body. It released the pain and the hurt. I listen to it every night. There's frequencies in the programs that removes trauma. Through this time, like my sisters keep saying, you haven't broke yet. You just hold on. I see it. I know you hurting, Ceka. All I'm saying is, Ceka just haven't broke yet. I try to explain to them. Every time I feel like I'm going to, I go under the water program, and the shit releases out my body like fire. That Total Healing 3.0 is serious. Go to ZenWombs.com and get it if you haven't. And I think I put before my mom had transitioned. All this started a month and a half ago. I was putting the prices on everything on the site, bringing the price down because of a blessing we received. And I was giving back. So I'll finish that. But it'd be a good time for y'all to get water programs. Just check back in this week to everything. I think the ones that was $100 or $79, whatever. Everything's going down. So somebody going to the bathroom. Is that you, Diesel Doc? You gotta go, Buddha? I'm thinking like, Adrian, you wanna run get it? Oh, so I can just finish this out. Hold on. Thank you, baby. Y'all haven't seen the new baby. It's not the one y'all think it is. Where, mister? Come here, mister. Hi there, Mr. Baby. Look, this mister, y'all remember him. Hi there, Mr. Baby, right? No, we have a new one. And when my mom transitioned, the day that she got cremated, I went and bought him. I always, if life leave my place, I go get life. So he's a boy, but I named him, his name is Mary Lou, after my mother. He's like a month and 3 weeks today. Well, yesterday, Friday, a month and 3 weeks. So he's not going to be real big. Say hi. Ain't that baby face? And their baby ears. Say hi. His little beard then came in. See his beard? You feel him your beard? Yeah, let's do it on your beard. See his beard? So, you want him? Come on, come in the seat. And then my cat just had kittens today. Before I left, it was 3 of them. I don't know how many it's going to be when I get back, but so now we got 14 cats, 4 dogs, and a bird, and 6 turtles. Yeah. Anyway, read the comments for me, Keffa, from the bottom up. I can't see them. Oh no! This damn Adrian got her phone. This screen real little. My condolences. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can plug it up real quick. You could detach my other phone, because
Oh, I didn't raise that.
yeah, my other phone. This I'm not gonna use it till we get home. See, I'm on 15. And I don't need it right now.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all. That little boy with the mask on. I did. The little boy come running past here with a Spider-Man mask. She don't know what that is. Okay, D's a dog. Chill out. She don't know what that shit is. So yeah, y'all. I mean, that's what it's about. What's your mission? You know, and that's where this YouTube was going, because that's all I care about at this point. I used to bring y'all a lot of topics, because I know a lot of things, and I guess where it applies, but I'm not really interested in any of it no more. I just care about my mission. And my mission here is to become enlightened, and I've done a lot toward the journey. You know, I don't drink anymore, and I drank my whole life. I'm not even a year clean yet. Not that I was an alcoholic, but just meaning clean with alcohol out of my system. November will be a year. I love my beer, but on the path of enlightenment, I have to give that up. I don't have any regrets. I don't drink beer anymore. I might sip a glass of Manischewitz with my mother. And I don't really like wine, but the Guardians told me when I heal to give my clients a glass of wine and for me to drink. And I don't even like wine. But they said when I heal, I guess the spirits open you up, and it's kosher. So, you know, I better stock up on Manischewitz. Baby. So, thank you. Quit smoking, drinking, flesh. All the fish, I'm about to give that up too. I've just changed my life so much. It's like, I think the last time I talked to y'all, I would say I quit fat. I don't quit fat. I just quit being unhealthy in any way. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I'm a healer. I was ordained to do this. I want to help people with the ascension. The world is going crazy. It's going fucking nuts. I don't know if I'm going to be a cursing guru or not. You want some milk? Okay, hit with some. Oh, okay. You want this? No? You want to? Seriously though, you wanna go? That's why he sit where I drive. He like to sit right there. I gave up a lot on this journey. unhealthy eating, unhealthy company, unhealthy things. I understand that in order to be holy, so to speak, righteous, my feet has to be holy. Because it is the feet that take you everywhere you have to go. My feet took me to the clubs. My feet walked me into any trouble I've ever decided to be a part of. So I had to understand my body parts and their usage and how to use them for my ascension. This is so good. What's the matter, Dita Doc? You want to look out the window? Go ahead. Yeah, I just wouldn't believe what that tastes like. Right? Don't fall me, man. So that's just where I am. That's where it's going. If y'all want to walk the journey of ascension with me, you're invited. If y'all want to come partake and break bread with me, let's do it. Let's stop talking about coming together. If you're in Arizona, you want to meet and greet, let me know. If you want to come to us and cleanse with us, if you want to, that's where I'm going here. So, you know, I know that's boring to a lot of people. And hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I don't never put the phone in my ear, but I'm sure it's private. Hold up. Okay, just get those in. That's fine. The can that was in the refrigerator. No, I don't get them that. That's not the Purina. The yellow can. If not that, then I guess the little something with puppy something. I don't want to give him adult food, so something for puppy. Just get something for puppy. We don't have to talk about this really. But I don't get him Elroy. That's a cheap brand. I don't want to feed him that. Okay, thank you. All right. Sorry, y'all. Family stuff. What you eating? Oh, acai? Eating the acai bowl? Acai berry? You know, like, life is truly about, like I say, your mission and your ascension. And you get these things from those who's come before you. Those who's had the experience, whatever your journey is, who can help you on your journey, who's had the experience before you, and we learn from them. Okay? He might have to go to the bathroom. Cam? The baby might have to go to the bathroom. He's really fidgety. You got his pant? Okay. Get him off my neck. Here. You have the pad?
I know I gave it to you.
I don't know what she did with it. Oh, here. You just lay this out for him. He might have to go. And then give him back. I should have told her to get some wipes. Hold on. Y'all, please forgive me. We got a Clorox wipes. And what's that the store that's on? He had to go? Go or pee? We need his fidgety.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's not answering the phone. Okay. So, here. Wipe them off. Because we need some more wipes. This is the last wipe in here. Wipe the pee off of me. Thank you. Damn. So y'all, I don't know if I got what I was just saying just now. Listening, following those who's come in front of you, leading those behind you. And we have all these great masters that's come in front of us. Whatever your walk of life is, if you're religious and it's Yahshua, or if it's Muhammad, we have these beings that some of them are fictional. Just make sure you know who those are. But these beings, like we say we Christian, but we don't follow the ways of Christ at all. I was calling you. It's okay. I need some more wipes. The Clorox wipes is the last one. You want to just do all of that right here and put my name on the thing? Yeah. You don't want them to see that? No, do you? No, you gotta go back. I got a pack of wipes in the house. We should be taking all this trash out the car. I don't know how we made it this messy in one trip. But these beings come in front of us to lead and guide us, and we don't use them. And the reason, like, we have all this chaos in the world, all this chaos is because we won't stop it. We won't be on mission Earth. We just religious, and that's the lazy way out. That's not the road to real self-mastery, religion, because you're just following certain guidelines with a lot of religions. It's not a whole lot of discipline, and if it is, it's some stuff that doesn't make sense. It's control. We're being controlled. But when you're on that journey to self-mastery, there's really nobody to call on. You have to find the power within. You have to find your own connection and your own voice in the universe itself. You got to find your power. You got a lot of work to put in. It's easy to go to church and take handouts of some rotten canned foods and stuff, but it's hard to fast every day for the rest of your life, because your body was made for that. Your body need that. Your body need the cleansing, especially these times. So it's hard to intermittent fast every day. Can't see. It's hard to, not eat every day till about between 10:30 and 2. I think today we didn't eat till 3? But the first meal of the day since 6 o'clock last night. Just water today. Yeah, I had a watermelon juice. Oh, for anybody who wanted, let me give y'all this recipe real quick. For this watermelon juice, I took a giant size watermelon, added a juice to watermelon, not the rind. Some people do, but I don't. Giant size watermelon, cantaloupe, pineapple, honeydew melon. Added 4 lemons to that. That was the juice. And then I put cinnamon, turmeric, black pepper, for the turmeric. The curcumin is in the turmeric. I think that's what it's called. And cinnamon, turmeric, and cayenne pepper. What did I ever do with the juice I gave Mona? Anyway, Keffa, where did I put the juice that I gave for Mona Lisa and Selena?
I don't know. I came in behind you.
Okay, Dizadab, thank you. Thank you, Dizadab. So, try that for a juice, a good cleansing juice. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It'll make about, I don't know, 8 or 9 juices, something like that. But I've been just mostly juice fasting lately. And fruit, eating a lot of fruit. So anyway, it's discipline. You're going to need a lot of discipline. You need to make up your mind. And we're all going to have to go to the next level of spirituality. Like we bullshit. Like for real, we playing with it. You know, we spiritual because we have some semi-precious stones that makes us spiritual today. Because we soak our stones in the moonlight. All that's fine. Do that. Cleanse your stones. And because we know burdock root, we have a lot more work to do. We have that inner work to do. We have to face our inner selves. We have to get ourselves on frequency. We have to eat every day for ascension. Because that's where we're going to find enlightenment. You're going to take your shoes off. And you have to go outside. Or what's truly inside. You have to walk on the earth and hold the trees and talk to trees. And you have to drink good water. And you have to get rid of your vices. You have to put your cigarettes down and your alcohol down. And it can be done. If I can do it, anybody can do it. When I stopped smoking, I was up to a pack and a half of Newport 100s a day. And I was doing that for some times. I was doing that till my lungs was closing down. I was doing that till the mucus that was coming out of my throat was speckled black. It was speckled black. I drank myself into arthritic pain. I think. Because I ate that CBD gummy. Something happened to me. But I got rid of my arthritic pain though. They told me I had arthritis in my spine. I didn't know why my spine was hurting like that. I got rid of that. I cured myself. I healed myself of endometriosis. I healed myself of arthritis. I healed myself. I'm telling you, I know that I was on the verge of cancer because I couldn't walk and my breath, and triple my breath. And this was a couple years back. I would go out for a walk. I would get 5-10 minutes in the walk, have to stop. And I have to stay like that for about 5 minutes until it subsides, and then I could walk. One day I was dancing. We was having one of the little dance things in the house. This weekend, I done drank all the beer I want. It was probably about 6 pack to 8 beers. Smoking cigarettes. No, I was smoking Views. I was smoking e-cigarette. I stopped smoking cigarettes. Tobacco cigarettes. I was doing electronic cigarettes. And I was dancing. And it took me about 30 minutes to catch my breath. I mean, I had a wheeze. If you put your head to my chest and hear the wheeze in there. I've stopped smoking completely everything now, about 5 years, 6 years. And every now and then, I get a shortness of breath. My lungs are still freaking healing from smoke in my lungs. So you think you are exempt because you only smoke weed? Smoke don't belong in your body. Look up how many people have cancer from smoking weed. Anything can be done in moderation. My mother's body wasn't well. How many of I see family members leave this place that could still be here if only they would change what they ate? Simply. Some people, your children now, fat ass children rolling around like fat Buddhas with diabetes at 12 years old. Most children today have diabetes. If y'all look at statistics on that. And these children rolling around already headed for the grave for no reason. But because we won't be responsible for ourselves, let alone the children. We don't know how to love ourselves. That's why we're not loving on them. There's no reason for a 12-year-old to be leaning back, walking with their chest up here, because their stomach is pushing it up. They so heavy. Fat babies are not cute. You're already on the road. That baby is already on the road to being unalive, to being extremely unhealthy. But we spiritual though. A part of your spirituality is our health. You can't ascend filthy. You can't even think right on a wrong vibration. And we do all of these things wrong. I tell y'all all the time about your fibers. Why did we go to church and they don't teach us to wear natural fiber, cotton, linen, and wool? Everybody in the Bible did. That was for a reason. Now we just straight wearing plastic clothes. But we spiritual though. We wearing plastic clothes. It's blocking our chakras, blocking your energy portals. That watermelon drink I was telling y'all. Forgot I had some more. Ooh, that cayenne pepper got that kick in it. So good. And church, your spiritual center should be the center of your nutrition, your health. Teaching you, shouldn't in your holy book be the proper way to eat? I don't know. We about to go. Read the comments for me. Start from the bottom.
Mullein tea for the lungs.
Yeah, I did mullein, thyme, all of that. I have all of that.
I most definitely will do the watermelon drink.
Who's that?
Nikki. It's Nikki. Yes, Ceka.
Hey, it's Nikki. Go ahead.
Yes, Ceka is glowing.
Who's that?
It's Nikki.
Thank you.
Go through Ascension program. Nothing holding me back.
Who's that?
I want to. Cynthia.
She want to what?
I guess she wants to go through.
I don't know. What did she say again?
She said go through Ascension program. Nothing holding me back.
Come on down, Cynthia. Hit me up. I'm really not joking. I want to be able to put the first of you through it. I have 2 people coming through now in August. And 2 people coming through because I have 2 different programs that I do: a 30-day and a 7-week. So like when we get the retreat up, the 7-week can really kick in. But right now, while we're doing it at the house, I'm gonna just do the 30-day. So we're doing the first. I got 2 people coming through that's gonna be doing it. And hey, Mr. May, where the puppy?
Sleep.
Where?
In my lap.
Oh my God, I forgot. I gave him to you. Oh my God. He's so little, he be disappearing. Okay, so August. From the end of August so to the end of September, October. So if anybody want to come through for October, let me know. October, November. Name for me. If you want to come and do a cleanse and have me watch over you, you will get some sound healing sessions. You will do an intake. But just be ready for it because it's not a game. You won't watch TV. You can't have a phone. You got to give us your phone during this time. When you're ready to go, say, I want to do it no more, then we give you your phone back. But it's very disciplined. It's like you're going to have to detach from the world. I mean, you got to shut your mouth. It's your own. One thing, though, we would like, maybe I'm not going to be so strict right now, wait till the retreat is up, but we would like for people to have the total healing packet. Because we're going to be doing some things out of the total healing packet. But if you don't, I'll do it through mine or something like that. We'll figure it out. So for those of you who's truly interested, just let me know. Like I say, just be ready. Your body's gonna go through some changes. So if you want to do this, hit me up early enough, and then that way we can start preparing you now, bringing it down some, so it's not such shock to the system. Like especially if you haven't done a 7-day, raw fast. The first one it'll just be all fruit, and then like the next week we'll add a little more to that. You'll be eating good food like Dr. Sabi approved alkaline foods, spelt noodles. The grains we'll be using is spelt, kamut, stuff like that. You'll be getting cleansed. We'll be cleansing your body out. You'll be getting detox teas. So we got to do intakes form on you to make sure, we don't know what you could be allergic to or what your body can handle. We need to get y'all straight if y'all want to do this. So, like I said, around September or so. Okay, what they saying?
Hold on, Ceka. My condolences. I've been thinking about you.
Who is that?
Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Your skin is glowing radiant.
Thank you. That's that fruit though. Like eating that fruit like that. I eat a lot of fruit now, and not much else. And it like really has changed my skin, the feel of my skin. Like there's no lotion on me. My legs, everything is glowing like this. It's a natural. See, it's dry. It's a natural glow on me. That's the fruit. Eat the wombs to ascend. And fruit is the womb of the plant. But go ahead.
I didn't know you were eating fish.
Yeah, I never stopped eating fish, but we don't eat it much. But number one, okay, I do it for the omegas in it, the fat in it, from eating the way we eat. But in studying the Essenes in the way that Yahshua ate, Yahshua was a vegan, and he ate it's a lot, huh? Donkey or cows? Yeah, these are not going to see that. Yahshua ate he's like I said earlier, he said we shouldn't eat animals, but what come from the animals. So like milk, eggs. I guess it was raw. He ate all raw. Look into raw milk. I'm still kind of scared of the milk thing, but I want to try that intake. I want to live on that intake for a while. So I'm finding me a supply of goat's milk right now, because goat's milk is real close to human milk. It's really good for the human body, not cow. So I'll probably be doing goat milk cheese. I do eggs. As a matter of fact, we're planning on soon. We'll be getting our own goats. We'll be getting our own chickens too, so we can have our own eggs. We can produce our own eggs in house. But yeah, I'm gonna try goat's milk. If I didn't think they had to go to the bathroom right now, I would just keep on riding and go to that store and get. But raw, unpasteurized, like filtered, like the one lady we looking at now. She triple filter it, so it get out. It takes certain things out the milk, that you don't want to ingest or whatever. But yeah, well, digest.
Health at each and every level. You look great.
Thank you. Who's that?
Angela. Welcome to the family, little Mary. Oh, he's adorable. So cute. My condolences. Hold up. Oh, sweet. It's tough being in the world and not being of it.
It is tough. But this is where we prevail. This is where we show our strength. This is where we show what's most important to us. And ascension is most important to me.
No.
Because we need to get out of here so that while the earth purges, you don't want to be down here while this is happening. What's about to happen on this planet. So that's why I want to help lead as many to this process of ascension and enlightenment as possible. You know what I mean? Not to say that you will reach nirvana in 30 days, but it could put you on journey. Some of us, it's just hard to break those habits. It's hard to break those food habits, cigarette habits. And this is why I'm offering the space and guidance that I will watch over you. Like what I didn't have. I had to find my way through all of it. But I understand why now, because I needed the strength. I needed that strength. So I had to find my way, but you won't. I will help all that I can. Go ahead.
Hodak family, Hodak Ceka. It totally makes
Hodak everybody.
It totally makes sense. I was into eating and being healthy and out in nature, and that's how I am now after going down a dark path.
Mm-hmm.
Much respect. I was always into music and dance from day one. He is very smart for his age.
Oh,
So Mickey says that.
well, probably Mary. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, Ceka. I love you and grateful for your for your existence and assist.
That's what you read earlier.
Mhm. That's it.
Okay,
Oh,
y'all.
here, just came online. My deepest condolences. Transitioning of a parent is never easy. Gratitude for extending yourself to us and continuing to share your journey.
You're welcome. Who's that?
That was Song Brown.
Huh?
Song Brown.
What's the first word?
S-O-N-G.
You getting lower and lower.
S-O-N-G. Song.
Why you was whispering song?
Oh, I thought I was
Saying it wrong?
sorry, yeah. Making sure I was saying it right. And then the last one is Bobby Morgan, no lotion, toothpaste, deodorant, or shampoo for me either. Only homemade.
Very good. Yeah, all of my stuff is homemade too, Bobby. My toothpaste. I have a tooth powder. Except for I do use mess wax. The mess wax. What the Muslims use. And I only use shea butter. If I am going to oil my skin, it'll be with shea butter or moringa oil. But I haven't had to. Fruit hydrates the body. I'm not sure where the oil is coming from because it's not oil in fruit. Now this phone about to die. But fruit hydrates the body. So I know a lot of you guys say you miss me. I missed you too. You'll see me a little more often now. I just needed some time to myself for a while. And if I feel like when I still do, then I'll still take it. But I'm getting stronger every day. And like I say, I'm still handling my mother's affairs, so it's not quite over yet. But thanks to everybody, all the shout outs, all the love, all the support, the random cash apps. Thank you, it was needed because I had to put a lot out for my mom. So what y'all did really did help. I appreciate it. Okay, babies. Go ahead, Cal. Get them out, Cal. Get them straight to the porch.
Okay,
Get some of this trash out of here. Okay, y'all. This phone about to die now. I can't even really see on it. Hold on. Okay. see myself now. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go. Continue to support us. ZenWombs.com. Get your water programs. Like I say, y'all see a little bit more of me. But content a change, because I have. Even before my mom, it was happening. But the situation with my mom just sealed some things with me, and I just don't want to waste time, because life is short for us all, and that was an eye opener for me. Because she was literally talking one day and was gone the next. And I'll tell y'all that story when I can stomach it. But just get healthy, y'all. Stay healthy. And I appreciate y'all for being here today. And I did miss y'all too, and I'll see y'all soon.